Hello, my name is Janice Kari and welcome back to my channel. So today's hairstyle is also going to be very simple. Okay, so I'm just separating my hair into sections so that I can tie up the section I'm not working on, so that I can give it time to stretch as I work on the section I am working on. And of course, I love doing front parts. So we're going to actually do the front parts today, and I'm going to give you a continuation of last week's story time. As far as I remember, we were cut off where the client or the customer had actually asked me to pull up a chair and sit next to him, and I said no. And then the supervisor comes quickly and he's like, no, just pull up a chair and sit, don't worry. I'm like, I can see a customer waving at me. Someone had served at a certain table, and then he calls other waitresses to come and serve that client. I'm feeling very ish about this whole situation because
Hope you're still following up with the hairstyle. So I'm just adding the rubber bands to each section. I'm going to be splitting so that we can create a line. So I'm doing this because it's going to be easier for those who cannot control, though I would normally control the hair and just add accessories to it.
So back to the story. Fast forward, this guy actually buys me drinks and sends someone to bring them over, and I'm like, okay, because I'm the one who's serving his table, I'll just take them back, get money instead. That's what I did. That's what we usually did. That's how you got some extra tips. So I took back the drinks. I said thank you. Done serving him. I charged him his bill because my shift was ending early because I came to work early. I was about to leave. I was leaving that day at around 9, and he came at around 5 something. So he's still there sipping his last drinks. When I'm about to leave, I have to take my leave out form to the supervisor for him to sign. So as I take it there, the supervisor is like, it's so nice you're about to leave. That guy over there, I don't know how we're going to call him. That customer over there who you were serving and talking to the whole time is also about to leave, and he's going your way. So he can actually drop you home. I'm like, no need for that. I always have a guy who picks me up from work, so there's no need.
Back to the hair. I hope you've noticed that I actually finished the other side. So I'm working on this other side. I'm just adding the rubber bands.
Back to the story. So the supervisor insists, and as he's actually trying to insist with me, the guy walks up to me and he's like, yeah, he's right, I want to drop you off home. I trust the supervisor, so I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm done arguing with them. The supervisor signs my paper. I grab my bag and everything, and then we go out. I hop into his car. Mind you, this guy is old. He's like almost 60 something.
I hope you're still following what I'm doing to the hair. So I'm just connecting them.
The distance home wasn't that long. It was like a 5 minute drive and like 15-minute walk. So as he's actually taking me home and I'm giving him directions, guess what he does? He's trying to slip his hands under my skirts, because that day we were working in skirts, black skirts, white top. Swat, what's it called? I'm trying to like swat his hand away, and he's still doing the same thing. One hand on the steering wheel, the other hand he's trying to place it on my thigh, and I knock it off. I place my bag on top of my thighs. He's now making me very uncomfortable, so I lied to him that I'm already home, and I show him a weird gate of someone I know who lives there, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm home, just stop the car, let me get off. It's in this moment that I actually realized that the supervisor was actually trying to sell me out. So the next day I go back to work and he's giving me those angry looks, and I see a friend of mine. We'd been friends for minutes. I just met her there. So as I was in the bathroom and I don't know what I was doing, and she was like, hey, did you do anything to that guy? I was like, no, I didn't do anything. And she was like, okay. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, the last time he took me home, she's telling me that he was placing his hands on my thighs and all that, and I had to stop him because it was getting uncomfortable. And I said, yeah, he did the same thing to me. And she's like, yeah, he does that to a lot of girls around here.
Hope you're still following up with the hair. So I'm just adding my hair extension, and then I'll just lay my edges, and I'll add a scrunchie to cover up where my extension and my hair connects. Though there are times I'll just take a section of the extension and actually just wrap it around that place. Though I wanted to just add the scrunchie. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to add the scrunchie, so yeah, just laying the edges quickly.
Back to the story. So it turns out a lot of girls have slept with that guy, and he actually gives them money and also offers them protection in case the cops come there to arrest them. I didn't know that. Anyway, stay tuned for my next stories. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.